Hey guys, it's Jag. Welcome back to the arcade. Let's get back to just another game. Paper Mario, the Thousand-Year Door. Where last time we got our partner, Koops. And we're on our way to fight Hooktail at Hooktail Castle. So, let's try to avoid any unnecessary fights on the way, because we're not really going to get that much experience from them at this point. Okay, let's place the Moonstone. Moonstone. The Moonstone is in place. We have to wonder who returns these after we're done using them. And the Sunstone. Ooh, switches. And glowy text. Let's hope that Mario's able to somehow read this ancient writing. Oh, it's English. Here beginneth the path to dread Hooktail Castle. Weaklings retreateth. Now, is the castle named after the dragon, or is the dragon named after the castle? Because if the dragon is named after the castle, that would make sense, but if the castle is named after the dragon, how old is the dragon? Ye who seeketh to proceed, a power of two must hitteth both switches simultaneously. Addendum. If ye are a Petalburg Koopa, huzzah, your hold ability maketh this chore a snap. I like both that they acknowledge Petalburg is going to exist, and this is a chore. Good job. Alright. Hold, 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 and release. Did it. And the large stone pipe, wow, I cannot talk today, becomes a regular pipe. Alright, let's go. Maybe it's the mayor's job to return these stones when we're done with them, since only he can pass through the hostage gate without permission, you know? In which case, if he fights all those creatures, he might actually be kind of a badass. Alright. Dread Hooktail Castle. Cutscene. Oh man, Hooktail Castle. The stories were all true. This place is terrifying. Before we go up, we want to go down. There's actually something rather good we can get here. With a little bit of platforming as Koops falls in every single step. Grab that for me. You got HP plus, increase maximum HP by 5. That's going to come in very handy here. As soon as I get back across, let's set up our badges. Badge. Now, that takes 3 BPs, so I think I'm going to get rid of Close Call and I guess Last Stand. And I'll put that on. And then next time I level up, I'll get BP again and I'll put those badges back on. And maybe Happy Heart. That way I have a little bit of regen going on while I'm still pretty vulnerable. Let's save. Yeah, save up to this point. As I turn my head to make sure I'm actually recording. Oops. I am. Alright. I'm saved. How am I on? Might as well heal up since I just increased my health. And now let's get across. The only way we can, because the bridge is out. Hop in. You know, these transformations from Mario, his partners gotta love them. They gotta be fun. Alright. Dry Bones and Koopas are the enemies you're gonna be facing most often here, and Koopas. Let's go ahead and bring out Goombella. Because A, I'm going to need her, and B, I want the title. Oh, so many Koopas. Trying to get the first strike here. First strike on somebody. I don't care which. Put somebody on the ground and out of the fight. Normal jump, go. Alright, why don't you attack first. Let's see if we can get another body out of the fight. Nope. Damn, I was actually hopeful I would. Here's the good part about Koops, by the way. I noticed this when I was fighting some spiky Goombas. Koops has a natural 1 in defense because of his shell. He's a Koopa. So, he actually takes less damage overall from pretty much anybody, which is actually really useful. Alright, Tuttle, and do it stylishly, if you please. That's a Koopa paratrooper. Well, it's basically a Koopa paratrooper with wings. Max HP is 4, attack is 2, and defense is 1. I kind of hate how this guy gets to fly. Of course, you can stomp on him and he'll plunge down a being plain Koopa trooper. Yeah, do that, and he's ours. Stomp him again to flip him, and his arms and legs are useless. Oops, sorry, that's not true. It looks like you can still wiggle them around a bit. Oh, slap to the face. Oh, slap to the face. I am actually kind of really being bad at defending this. Ooh, thank you for... I don't know what happened there. It looked like oh, someone did throw me a current shell, but because my inventory is full, it went to waste. That's actually kind of disappointing. Ow, and I can really use it. This Koopa Troopa is kind of kicking my butt. And I missed that. I need to figure out the timing for paratroopers. Oh well. He's a normal Koopa Troopa now, which means he's mine. Oh, I switched all the way of that coin. I panicked. I hit the wrong button. Alright. Okay, now you are gone. Well, after one more turn. Go, Mario. Fortunately, we're going to be leveling up soon, but this next little fight might be rough. Alright, that'll bring us up to 90. And already took a hit to the face. Okay, so let's use Sweet Treat. That way, our star points on our appeals start meaning something again. Aha! Snagged it right before it left. Can use a few more Marios and a few less Goombellas. Ah, poison, poison, poison. Hate the poison shrooms. I really didn't gain that much with Mario. Less than if I'd used a mushroom, which I might as well go ahead and use. I had plans for that courage shell, by the way. I know he's about to use it, and I'm about to make his life really awkward. Oh good, you did it on the paratrooper. That's actually good for me, because I'm about to HP drain you and get more of my health back. Goodbye. So, items usually pierce defenses. It's always a good idea to use an item when somebody's got a boosted defense, or higher than normal defense. That's kind of your answer there. Abilities, not so much. Items are the closest thing that you really have to magic, I think. Except for a few abilities. We will get a partner later on who actually uses piercing attacks, and it's actually really good. I think she might be the only one, though. Right. I'll go ahead and jump on you. I don't think a smash would have done me much good. But now I am going to be full health for the next fight, and the next fight, well, almost full health. And the next fight should get me my level, which I will really, really appreciate. 7 star points. And 2 first strikes in a row. There's nothing I can do about that. Fortunately, there's only 2 of you. Alright, that might be the timing. Thank you for the free FP. Okay, now let's try multi-bounce, since I'm going to level up anyway. Get a little bit of damage on both, which means Goombella will finish this guy off. Excellent! And now this guy's done like Sam, whatever that means. Goodbye. And level up. Awesome. So I'm gonna go back for BP. I think I'm going with a BP, FP, BP, HP pattern this playthrough. I did something similar in Paper Mario, and I think it really worked out, so I figure I might as well just do it now. Ooh, we got the courage shell. Awesome. Now let's set my badges back up. Let's bring in Happy Heart. Close call or last stand? I think I'm gonna go with close call. Alright. And speaking of badges, what's this one? Power bounce. Jump on one enemy until you miss an action command. Well, I probably won't be equipping that one for a while until I get much better at action commands. I need practice. By the way, if you enter this room and Koops isn't out, he comes out without permission. Oh. Oh no. These bones, they remind me of my father. There's no doubt about it. It's my father. Dad. Wait, what's this? Mario, my father's clutching some kind of letter. Or at least his, bones are. So, what should I do? Should I read it? You can read it, or you cannot. We will read it, because it's funny. If you don't read it, the end result is kind of the same, but there is something more important to reading it besides, a sight gag here, so we'll read it. Okay. I can do this. I'll read it. Ahem. I came to this castle to destroy Hooktail, but I am stuck and can go no further. So in this letter, I shall note Hooktail's weaknesses for those who follow. The dread Hooktail cannot tolerate creatures that begin with cur and end with icket. Hidden somewhere in this castle is an item related to Hooktail's weakness. If one is to have any hope of defeating Hooktail, one must first find that item. One last thing. If faced with ultimate doom, the fiend will use any trick to save itself. If you hope to defeat it, do not give in to your kinder nature and fall for its tricks. Alas, I do not have the strength to continue writing. Already mist veils my eyes. My last words go to my son Colorado. I love you and I'm proud of who you've become. Huh? My son Colorado, not Koops. Oops. Yeah, I guess this isn't my father after all. But if this isn't my father, I wonder if that pile of bones over there is my dad. You're kind of a depressing person to be around, Koops. And actually, I want Goombella back out. Cause it's time for kind of a mini-boss fight. And she needs the tattle, so here we go. Blarf. You clearly don't value your lives much if you come to this castle to disturb us. You will go no farther, and from this moment on, you will be nothing but bones. Oh god, so many bones. The GameCube was really proud of its ability to render sprites. What's with these numbskulls? Ow, ow! Watch it, Pushy. They're shoving me around, Mario. What should we do? Shove back. With extreme prejudice. You will get basically shoved all the way back to the door if you let them. And then outside. All the way out. I actually wasn't expecting that. Back in! Fortunately, the enemies don't respawn that fast. Oh, I think we can. Oh, hey. Like, what's that noise? And I realized my cats are fighting. Boo's screaming for help. Help! Help! Poor little kitty. It's hard being the small female one. I'm back. Blarf! You clear blah 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 blah. Alright. This time we're actually gonna fight back. Gabilla doesn't say anything this time, but you still get drawn back to the middle of the room before you can fight back. Here we go. Okay, we can't flee this fight. And you kind of have to be prepared for this fight. If you're not, it can actually go pretty badly. Goombella, tattle the red one. With style, if you please. That's a red bones. A little too red, I think. No fashion sense, you know? Max HP is 5, attack is 3, and defense is 1. Unlike your average dull bones, even if you pound it to 0 HP and it crumbles, it totally might revive, like a zombie. My advice is to get rid of the dull bones, then attack the red bones. Oh, and one more thing. Once its friends start to fall, it might create some more. Also, my cats are still fighting, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. So since they have 1 defense, jump attacks are not going to be that useful. What you probably want to do is use your hammer and try not to mess up the action commands. Because the dull bones will go down with 1 damage. And you kind of have to make your way through all this. And here's the tricky part. If you don't take them out regularly, you will start taking a lot of damage. Alright, let's go ahead and get the tattle on the dull bones. Stylishly, please. That's a dull bones, sort of a skeleton thing. It was a Koopa Trooper once. Max HP is 1, attack is 2, and defense is 1. These creeps throw bones to attack. Oh, and they build reinforcements too. Attacks that can strike multiple dual bones at once are the most effective. So now that we've got that, we have someone particularly suited for this fight. Let's bring out Koops. And he can start taking bones to the face. Good job, Koops. Use your power shell, because this, if you pull it off properly, will wipe out all the dull bones. And we got it. I thought I missed it for a moment there. You can actually, just if you're confident and you have enough FP and HP, you can basically farm this fight for experience for a while. Too early. Ow! Alright, just do a normal shell toss. And I missed it. Try power smash. Did not miss that. Goodbye. You got 19 star points. I didn't do it this time because I'm recording, but I have basically farmed that fight up to 40 or 50 star points. Just because it's kind of quick and easy as long as you have the HP and FP to pull it off. I'm gonna go back to this box to heal up and save. And yeah, I think we're at a good stopping point. It's a little early, but let's go to the mini boss down next time. We'll take on the rest of Hooktail Castle and see what's in store for us. I'll see you then. Thanks for coming out and joining me today. As always, I appreciate it. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you let me know. Give me your comments, leave me likes, and make sure to subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a great day. Later.